an alright looking apple. It's nowhere near as beautiful as the apples we have at the palace. But I haven't had apple in a while. Oh, goodness. You startled me, peasant. I'm just taking a walk in these woods. I wasn't expecting to come across a real life peasant. Can I touch you? I've never seen a peasant from up close before. What? Who am I? I'm, of course, just an ordinary peasant like you, of course, yes. I'm not like the Prince Snow White or anything like that. That would be crazy. Huh? I am wearing royal blue color. Well, you see, I used to work at the palace, and the Prince Snow White, he is just so beautiful and intelligent and smart and generous and admirable, and just he gave this to me. Yeah. And besides, you know how it's like royals. They're like, oh, I already wore this once, so it's old now, and I don't want to wear it again. That's how royals are, right? Am I right, fellow peasant? Huh? You wish that I would stop calling you peasant? I will do my best. A force of habit, that's how they refer to us in the palace, so that's what I'm used to. What are you doing out here in the forest? You're foraging. You're foraging because you're hungry. That makes sense. That does indeed sound like peasant activity. Fellow peasant. Oh, I did it again. I called you peasant. You know what? I know that peasant is like a slur. But I'm a peasant too. So I'm allowed to do it. I'm allowed to use that word. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah. What? You're very hungry. Yeah, I figured since you're out here foraging. I think I saw some berries over there. My apple. Oh, dear peasant. Usually I would be delighted to share my apple with you. But this particular apple was a gift. It was a gift from a very ugly old hag. I mean, from a very kind old lady that I met not too long ago earlier. Yes, she gifted me this apple so kindly. So I cannot give it to you. It would be so impolite to give away a gift. And I have the morals of a prince, of course, because I grew up in the palace. So I snuck into the Prince Snow White's princely lessons, and so I picked up on a few princely manners, and I would never give away a gift. And that would be terrible. I cannot part with this apple. What? A goat? A goat kicked you, and now you're more hungry because a goat kicked you? I don't really see the correlation, but I'm sure that's true. But I'm still not gonna give you the apple. Have I ever been kicked by a goat? No, I can't say that I have. I have never even seen a goat. Because goats are peasant animals. Farm animals, yes, exactly. And I've never been to a farm. I've just been in the palace my whole life, working as a servant. They worked me to the bone. They worked me to the bone. Let me tell you, I'm actually relieved to be out of there. Yeah, they kicked me out. What? You had a loaf of bread. What happened? A deer stole it from you. That's terrible. If I had been there, I could have talked the deer into giving it back to you. Animals adore me. Yes. I've always had a way with animals. Yes, I can talk to animals and they listen. What? Can I talk to that squirrel over there? I think I'm just gonna be on my way now. Yes. It was nice meeting you, peasant. What's that? The village's crops are all blighted. All of them. All of the crops. Really? When did that happen? That's terrible. Oh, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you, truly. Oh, the apple. Like I said, it was a gift. I can't give it away. Listen, I'm sure there are some crops in the village in that direction, so why don't you go see about that? Oh, the village was flooded. Your village, your crops were blighted and your village was flooded as well? Don't you live by the village, in the village that's like by the palace? I've been to your village. There's just a little shallow river there. The river? Did that shallow river overflow so much? Enough to flood the village? Oh. The village got flooded because a giant walked by and sneezed all over the village. And his mucus has flooded the village. That's disgusting, peasant. I can't believe this. Oh no. I don't know what to tell you. I think you need to go clean up all that mucus before it dries or something. I'm gonna be on my way with my apple. Please stop insisting. I hate to say no. I hate to deny a starving wretch like yourself. I hate to deny you food. It goes against all of my princely manners, which I picked up secondhand at the palace. But I simply cannot give away a gift. Your prized cow ran away, so you can't have milk anymore. That's terrible. I'm lactose intolerant personally. Oh, you're lactose intolerant too. We still drink milk anyway because you're a peasant wretch and you have nothing else to eat. That makes perfect sense. I understand. You did not describe yourself as a peasant wretch. I'm just reading between the lines. I know that that's what you meant to say, yes. Listen, I feel for you, I truly do. But I simply cannot get... You lost all of your clothes? You're wearing clothes right now. Oh, you borrowed these. I see. Well, peasant, look on the bright side. Now you get to go shopping. Yes, a brand new wardrobe. You can try out different styles. Just new. Build a new you. Isn't that exciting? Look on the bright side, peasant. I don't know how you lost all of your clothes, but... What? You can't afford new clothes? Oh, that can't be right. How much could a new wardrobe cost? A new tunic is 5 shillings? Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It's just 5 shillings. A day's wage for you is 3 shillings? That can't be right. Are you sure? 3 shillings for a day's labor? Goodness, you peasants really do have it hard. I didn't realize it was quite so dire. I am very sorry. I hope you managed to find your lost clothes then, if you cannot afford to buy even a single new tunic. Oh, that's terrible. But, listen, I am going to keep this apple. Yes, and I am going to be on my way. Your house burned down. Your house was flooded. And also it burned down. That's truly tragic. My heart goes out to you, truly. I don't even know what to say. How did it happen? So it turns out that giant mucus is flammable. Makes sense. You know, that's truly terrible. Maybe you should go get some wood from around the woods here to just build a new house. Yes, you should just build a new house at this point. I think that's for the best. I think in like a few hours you could build a new house, right? That's how it works, right? Your little peasant houses are so tiny and dingy and... What? Your well has dried up. The village well dried up altogether. So there is a flood, but also the well dries up. Oh, right, the flood was mucus. Jeez. Goodness. You're such an unfortunate person. The whole village seems rather unfortunate, really. Crazy. Huh? Your misfortunes began when the king died? Yes, the king was a great man. We all mourn him. I mourn him too. I knew him personally, of course, having grown up at the palace. Yeah, he was so kindly and so handsome. And so is his son Snow White. His son Snow White is the most handsome young man in the land. What? No, I am going to be keeping this apple. I'm afraid that you cannot convince me to just break my princely manners. Honestly, maybe you should get a better job. I think that you should be able to find something. Honestly, you must simply have just a really bad job. I think that anything would give you better wages than that. That's not how it works. That's a high wage for the average job. Really, 3 shillings a day. Oh, I don't understand about money because I simply was never paid for my work at the palace. Yes, they used my labor and never paid me. They only paid me in foods. Yes, they fed me delicious caviar and acorn truffles. Yes, and salmon from the Baltic Sea. Only the finest delicacies in exchange for my hard labor, but no money. So I don't have any notion of money. That's why I'm so confused. Yes, that's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. Goodness, the queen is making everyone's lives so much harder than they need to be, isn't she? Huh? A witch cursed you to be chased by geese? Geese? There are no geese here. so I don't know how that's relevant. Oh, a goose bit you earlier today? And that made you more hungry, of course, naturally. You see, I feel so sorry for you. Yeah, but I will be going now. Your teeth hurt. Of course. You know, this apple is very hard, so it wouldn't be very good for your teeth, peasant. You can mash it. Oh, I guess you could mash it. I guess that's true. I guess this apple would be the perfect food for you. It's too bad that I can't give it away as a gift. Like I said, I think there are some berries over there in that direction, so you should go check it out. Some soft berries for your aching teeth. Yes. No, I will not be parting with my apple, peasant. Please stop asking. I hate to say no. I hate to say no. Your last chicken that you have, because all the other ones were eaten by wolves, your last chicken is depressed and hasn't laid an egg in months. You may just be the most unfortunate person who has ever lived. This is truly... Maybe I can go to your village someday soon and talk to that chicken to see why she's so depressed, and then I'll fix that up for you, okay? So I'm not going to be giving you this apple, but I will help you when I go visit your village soon. I will for sure be going there soon, okay? I promise. Don't tell me that. No, I think you should not tell me anything else. Your only cooking pot melted in the sun? The only one you had, so you can't cook anymore? How did it melt in the sun? It was made of clay, right? Makes sense. No, but wouldn't the sun harden clay? There's a special type of clay that melts in the sun. Okay. Well, a tree fell on your house. Your house was flooded. And burned. And the tree fell on it. You know what? You can have it. I've lost my appetite anyway. Let me shine it for you. Polish it, rather. Yes, you can have the apple, peasant. Goodness. I knew that the peasants had it hard. But I didn't realize it was quite on this level. Oh, here. There you are. Enjoy. Goodness me. How does it taste? You look a little pale. Are you okay? Is the apple spoiled? It looked fine. Oh, peasant, are you joking? Oh, peasant. 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 if you enjoyed this video, here are some other ones you might enjoy as well. And do subscribe if you want to see what I create next. Thank you so much for watching, and happy relaxing.